We got a whole crap ton of stuff we got to cover here today. So we're going to get started with this. For those of you guys who watched the show yesterday, you remember we covered this story in Variety that Ryan Reynolds mentioned in a podcast interview that he's going to be spending the next year writing a script for him and Hugh Jackman to star in and Shawn Levy to direct. Now, of course, Shawn Levy is the director who directed Deadpool and Wolverine. He also directed The Adam Project with Ryan Reynolds. He also directed Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds. I love all three of those movies. And, that's got everybody speculating what kind of thing it's going to be. The one thing that Ryan said was that it was not going to be a Marvel project. Well, I can now officially tell you exactly what the project is. A few months ago, actually earlier in the year, sometime before CinemaCon, a story was going around the trades that Ryan Reynolds and Shawn Levy were going to be working on a film called Boy Band. That was going to be the name of a movie they were going to be working on. Now, nothing else had been mentioned about it since, and I don't think Hugh Jackman was attached to it at that time, but I can tell you now, you can take this to the bank. They'll make it official soon, but I can tell you 100% for certainty. This movie that Ryan Reynolds is doing with Hugh Jackman and Shawn Levy is that movie Boy Band. I can also tell you a little bit, a tiny, tiny little thing about the film. I've been told that it is done in the spirit of The Full Monty. So it's going to be a comedy. It is going to have him and Hugh Jackman and Shawn Levy directing, and it's going to be done in the spirit of The Full Monty. Now, as of right now, I didn't ask for details. I don't know what in the spirit of Full Monty means.
Naked,
the whole movie, completely naked. So that much I can tell you. Now, I can also tell you, but I'm not certain about this one. Okay, absolutely certain the movie that he's writing is Boy Band. Absolutely certain it's going to be a comedy in the spirit of Full Monty. What I am not certain about, because I got mixed messages on this, because I heard from one source that it could also look like Channing Tatum is going to be in it, which, I mean, if it's going to do something in the spirit of Full Monty, why not get Magic Mike?
Right.
And another major superstar whose name I will not mention. Because there was a couple of places I communicated with that indicated that, yeah, Shawn Levy, Hugh Jackman, and Ryan Reynolds, Boy Band, Full Monty, blah, blah, blah. One of them did mention the Channing Tatum thing and this other major superstar. I'm sure some people will be able to speculate. But then another source, probably the best source I had, said the only people fully connected and attached to the project right now are indeed Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, and Shawn Levy. So take that for what it's worth. I really do like this a lot. I mean, the movie could be anything. It might be an action comedy sort of thing, but there is something. Listen, all I know is that I love watching movies for the experience of them. And one of my favorite experiences in movie theaters is joy. I love feeling joy in the movies. I love other types of experiences like tension and horror and all that kind of stuff too. But one of my favorite experiences in movie theaters is to walk out with a sense of joy. I love laughing. Laughing, the old saying goes, is the best medicine, all that kind of stuff. And I love that. And there are very few people who can make us laugh, I think, like Ryan Reynolds. And when Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are working together, very few combos can make us laugh like that. And throwing Shawn Levy into that mix, and I think that's great too, because he's got a great comedic shorthand with Ryan Reynolds. Again, I thought Adam Project was much better than it had any business being. I loved Free Guy, and obviously Deadpool and Wolverine is the highest grossing R-rated film of all time. So, yeah, there we go. Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, Shawn Levy. It's a comedy called Boy Band in the spirit of the Full Monty. Maybe a couple of other big names being in there, but maybe not. I can't say whether those ones are true or not, but just throwing it out there in case it comes up later that you'll remember you heard it first.
Do you think it'll have any similarities to that one, the real funny one, the pop star
Pop
keep
star,
up-
never stop,
in
never
that sort of
stopping.
vein as well, or is boy band? Am I looking into the word boy band?
Like this is gonna be slapstick, or is it gonna be
Like mockumentary style.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I hadn't, because you know what's really huge right now? Old boy bands touring again.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
That's what I was thinking.
Backstreet Boys. Like Ann went to go see a Backstreet Boys concert like 2 years ago. Like talk of NSYNC reunions. That's a.
Yeah,
What
trying to
if
get
this?
their youth
I
back.
love that idea. What if this is like a mockumentary style of Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds used to be in a boy band back in the
yeah.
90s, and now they're reforming.
No, and both of them butted heads. Like they had this duel, and so they have to come back together because they want to, reunite and like get, spark the flame again of that touring.
See, if it was something like that,
Like
and
a
again,
midlife
remember, we're not
crisis?
reporting. We're
Right.
speculating here.
Right,
Okay,
right,
we're
right.
speculating. But if it was something like that, that would make the Channing Tatum thing totally make sense. And then you need to get somebody.
Jake Gyllenhaal, put him in there somewhere.
Well, remember the big social media thing with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Put him in there.
Jake
He's so not fitting in this movie, but put him in there.
But you also got to have somebody like a Paul Walter Hauser.
Because why not?
Oh, 'cause why not?
No, I'm being serious. Like if it's going to be like an old boy band, I think that would be pretty cool too. Guys, we want to take a second and thank a sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. Guys, we all know November's all about gratitude. And along with those we appreciate, let's not forget to thank ourselves. In a world as busy as ours, just making it through each day can be an accomplishment. One important way to show yourself some appreciation is by investing in your mental health. And that's where therapy can really make a difference. Therapy isn't just for those in crisis. It's for anyone wanting to learn better coping skills, set healthy boundaries, and work towards being their best selves. You often heard me talk about that it's great that we prioritize our physical health, but it's time that we also prioritize our mental health. Let's start encouraging ourselves and others to take steps to improve our mental health as well. So if you've ever thought about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, super flexible, and fits right into your schedule. You just fill out a quick questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can even switch therapists anytime at no extra charge. Let the gratitude flow with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Campea today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Campea. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? The new comedy that Ryan Reynolds is writing is Boy Band in the spirit of the full Monty with Hugh Jackman and Shawn Levy and maybe a couple of other big stars as well, but maybe not. Don't take those ones to the bank. That's pure fluff at this point. But whatever you guys think about it, I'm looking forward to it. Jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.